The cancer researcher's Stan Walker is set to donate a portion of his ticket sales to, say the gesture shows their work is valued. Walker made the announcement on the AM show yesterday, saying that a portion of the money from every ticket sold for his upcoming tour will be donated to the University of Otago Translational Cancer Research Te Aho Matatu, headed up by Professor Para Guildford. Responsible for discovering the rare cancer-causing gene mutation that has killed more than 25 members of Walker's family, Guildford told Stuff, "It is often difficult to get funding to research rare diseases, making donations very important for keeping the work going. However, the biggest thing with a donation can sometimes simply be the message it sends to the researchers. Your work is important and you mustn't give up." For Dunedin firefighter Easier PIHO, who also has the CDH1 gene mutation and had his stomach removed in 2012, Guildford's research has not only saved his own life, but that of his children, something he's grateful Walker's donation will help to continue. "For me, Parry's ongoing research is really about giving my children a choice, and a chance to live a normal life free of cancer. Through his research he's given people around the world hope to be diagnosed early, where cancer is treatable. For that he really is a lifesaver, having seen firsthand where the money goes." PIHO noted that just because the center is part of the university, that doesn't mean it's rolling in cash. When you think of charities you think of organizations like Cure Kids or KidScan, whereas research is often associated with organizations that are well-funded. Universities have mountains of money, but it's definitely not always the case for the research Parry is doing. They've had to work really hard for the dollars and cents they've got, losing his mother to cancer just weeks before his 21st birthday. PIHO first found out about the Guildford's work when, several years later, his sister began experiencing similar symptoms. "We found out there was a gene mutation and the options were that you get tested every 6 months to ensure you don't have any cancer cells developing in your stomach, or you have an elective surgery." Since Walker went public with his journey, most notably in the documentary Stan, PIHO said he's definitely observed an increase in interest around the mutation, and how it impacts those living with it. The documentary made it easier to explain some of the trials and tribulations through that process. "I guess it put a face to what was experienced." PIHO added that now, Guildford's research is not only saving lives here in New Zealand, but across the globe. There are people all around the world finding out that they have this mutation, particularly in the United States, and it's amazing because his work is allowing people to actually live. "He's saved a lot more lives than I have as a firefighter, that's for sure." University of Otago academic Dr. Karen Peringatai, who had her stomach removed in 2010 after learning she had the CDH1 mutation, echoed PIHO's sentiment, saying donations such as Walker's go an incredibly long way in keeping the center going. "With a research center like his, he's always looking for external sources of funding to be able to do what they can do. Without donations from people like Stan Walker, and without publicity being done by those of us who are affected by the gene, and without big funding agencies coming on board with his work, he, Guildford, wouldn't be able to do what he does." Guildford said the donation made by proceeds from Walker's 12-day NZ tour will be used to support ongoing research into the development of drugs to prevent breast and stomach cancer in families with mutations in the CDH1 gene. Stuff promoted stories recommended by